APT Naruto.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Charity Invitational. Located in Troon, Scotland, founded in 1878, Royal Troon Golf Club playing host to the Open Championship 8 times and is slated to host its 9th major championship in 2016. I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports, and alongside me today, my friend and colleague Frank Nobilo. Frank, you've played in the Open Championship on a couple of occasions here at Royal Troon. It's a golf course that features some breathtaking scenery, and it can also serve up some breathtaking golf.
True Links golf course, Rich. Relatively soft start can certainly lull you into that false sense of security, and then the golf course really starts to open up. That homeward 9, often coming back into a prevailing breeze, is very much a stern test. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. That is an unusual golf swing, but those have worked throughout time. Lee Trevino, Ray Floyd, Jim Furyk. They've done all right, haven't they? Second shot, good look at the green. On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Oh, I thought he had that.
Well, I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. Birdie looked like a sitter. Now at par.
Workmanlike hole, he walks away with a par. And ready to tee off here at the par 4, 391 yards second.
Yeah, it's not overly long. The biggest priority for the players is just avoiding the bunkers. All 11 of them, whether it be with your tee shot or the second hole. But at that modest length, it is very much a birdie hole.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Well, he's on the green, but still plenty of work left. About a 25-footer coming up. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. So a tester from 4 feet.
No, really, Rich, right now it's just a case of running out of holes. Pars are fine.
Back to the tee box here on hole number 3, and there are a few club selection decisions that come into play on this first shot, Frank.
There is. The reason why, there's a burn that cuts through from the 16th hole all the way across the golf course through the middle of the third. And that stops, or should I say starts, at about 285 yards. That really has to be at the forefront of your mind.
Frank, it may be obvious you'd rather have a ball sitting up perfectly in these fairways as opposed to the deep rough off to the left or right. But how is a player able to take advantage when he has that good lie?
Well, anything better than that would be sitting on a tee. That is a perfect lie. It almost guarantees good contact.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. And now back over to the fourth. Frank, this would be a good time to get it going. Made some pars.
He's gone for a little extra.
And that ball is absolutely
Lame on golf ball.
Just hit a
Time to hit a
seed
torch.
out there.
Sets for
Huge,
Bill.
huge with a capital.
Lawful.
Busted that.
That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
He can't be that good.
He's hit it very close.
Ooh, that was close to an eagle.
An eagle.
Amazing how quickly the round changes. He'll quickly pick up two shots on
It still is an eagle.
So, Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
rock solid. Very impressed.
Now, the first par 3 here at Royal Troon. It's the 5th hole. A little bit more than 200 yards. What's the challenge here, Frank?
A lot depends on the breeze. Plus, you remember, you've got to allow for the roll and the bounce here. So anything pitching on the front of the green, let that ball release or kick towards the middle and back of the screen.
Hole in one? Ooh, that ball bounced far. Ooh, that was close though.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into
That
this
was
hole.
close though.
Nudge this one home. Finish it up. He takes care of business there.
Solid stroke.
Now to the 601-yard behemoth par 5 6th hole. You can pay the steep price here, Frank, for a mistake.
You can. You can't reach this green with your tee shot, so there's no reason to even try. A good drive, if it bounds down the right side and will eventually go left, would perhaps give you a chance to reach this par 5 and 2. But this is one tee shot to concentrate on.
Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. Frank, as we get set for this approach, what does our featured player need to do to regain some of that early round magic?
First, a bit of advice, really. Take a deep breath. Make sure all those bad thoughts get out of your mind. After that hot start, we all know they can play better than this, but they need to relax first of all and then let their game take over again.
Crucial eagle attempt on the way. "21 feet from pay dirt." Frank, this is just an absolute...
Let's get it. Let's go.
right now. An eagle, and the lead widens. Frank, we're moving inland now, and what are we facing here at this par 4 7th hole?
Just a dog leg to the right. Ideally, just a little cut off the tee.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Good looking shot right here.
All right, eagle. That was close, though.
Just a little tap in here. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. And what happened here in 1973?
The old squire, Gene Sarazen himself, made an ace.
He was 71 years old playing his final Open. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. Frank, the ninth hole, 423 yards, not especially long by today's standards. You looking to make birdie here, or you happy to make a par and move on to the back nine?
Well, there's certainly a chance for birdie. One of the hardest things about the ninth is the raised green. And it's sort of, there's two tiers here, just the top level. If that pin is on the top level, then you would certainly walk away with 4 very happily.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
That is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Looks to be a good setup going into the green here at the 10. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
That will be a great look at birdie. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, trying for another one today. Score that a birdie. Frank, what happened to Jack Nicklaus here at the 11th hole back in 1962?
Yeah, that was his rookie year. He was actually looking at making 2 majors in a row. He just won the US Open. Came to the 10th hole, and, well, he made one more than 10, 11 to be precise. So you never know. If you make a 5 or a 6, that's not so bad when you consider what happened to Jack Nicklaus all the way back in 1962.
He just blasted that one down the fairway, out there about 325 yards. Second shot, good look at the green. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Played par yesterday, this one for birdie. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Frank, how do you size up the 12th hole here at Royal Troon?
Well, first look at 430 yards, you'd think it'd be a rather easy par 4. But that's not really the issue. The issue is gorse right and left.
Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough.
Rich, that tee shot there has shortened up this hole considerably. It's made a tough par 4 into, well, we'll see, but it looks like a very birdieable hole now.
Hit it right where you want. Now he has a good chance to attack that whole location. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants a do-over there.
So just a formality here. You love to watch him disappear, don't you? Frank, on paper, 13 seems pretty straightforward, but it's not that simple, is it?
No, very stringent tee shot. Gorse right and left, plus a little sort of mound with some rough on down the right side. So really, you've got to hit the ball down, not just the fairway, but the left side of the fairway.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That's a beautiful shot, and that sets him up for a really easy putt. Trying to make yet another birdie. Count that for a birdie. Frank, what kind of par 3 is the 14th here?
You can get sucked in here. Just 180 yards, which isn't considered that long. But if you look too much at the front of the green, you're going to see that's where the protection is.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. This one measures out to 15 feet.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par.
A good solid stroke there, no sign of nerves on that.
Now at the 15th at Royal Troon Golf Club, 483-yard par 4. This, Frank, is one of the hardest holes in the course.
It's certainly a stout par 4 at that distance. If you're playing it into a head breeze, then 260 yards is certainly going to be a big tee shot. But 260 yards takes all the bunkers out of play, long and straight.
That's how you do it. Players bracing against these strong, gusty winds. Really a challenge out there. Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Good lie in the fairway. A good chance to make something happen here.
Should be safely on deck.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget. And getting ready for the putt. That has to feel good. That's a birdie. Frank, here's the only par 5 on the back 9 at Royal Troon.
You'd think at 542 yards it would be reachable, but the burn that cuts across really limits the tee shot to about 280 yards. So it's very much about placing that second shot in a good distance for your third.
In the 1997 Open Championship here at Royal Troon, you played with Tiger Woods in the 3rd round. What did he do at this 16th hole?
He hit a driver for a second shot into a head breeze from about 270 yards. Managed to get it on the green, then knocked it in from about 45 feet for eagle.
You knew he was something special back then, didn't you?
Yeah, he was the only one that even tried that shot.
Third shot, looking for a good one. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. These putts keep the round together. He's made it. Final par 3 here at Royal Troon. It's the 17th. And what kind of a hole is it, Frank?
Well, this takes your best long iron shot. Normally plays back into the prevailing breeze. You miss this green on the left, it will run all the way down the hill. The bunkers might look short, but if your tee shot isn't hit properly, it'll puff up into that breeze and certainly find a pot bunker.
That's well played. Now a good look at birdie.
It's at sneaky distance.
Wow, what a birdie. Great finishing hole here, Frank, at Royal Troon, the 18th.
Really, it's all about the tee shot. If you find one of those pot bunkers, then the best you can do is lay up, and then you're looking instantly at it. When he goes after it like he is here. Rich, that's
Come on,
the
golf ball.
position of a golf ball.
Absolutely love it. I mean, he just tore that thing to pieces. And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. And that's how you play the game, right there. Now this for birdie, came away with par in the previous round. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
CBT Naruto over and out. And today is December 14th, 2019. Shout out to Cats and Star Wars coming out next week. Cats, the musical movie coming out, and Star Wars coming out next week on the same as that. They both come out the same as that day too, on December 20th, 2019. And it's gonna be amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh and perfect. Cats has all the artists in there, amazing actors, actresses, and musicians like Taylor Swift, Jason Derulo, just to name a few. Idris Elba, James Corden, that's Gordon with a C, and Rebel Wilson, and it's about to be amazing. And so yeah, shout out to that, bringing it from the theater to the movie theater. It's perfect on the theater, and it's gonna be perfect on the big screen too in the movie theater. And also shout out to Star Wars coming out next week. Like I said, on that same day, December 20th, 2019. That's also gonna be perfect. It's called Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, I think. And that like it's about to be amazing, exciting, and pretty fresh also, and perfect also. So yeah, shout out to that. And with all that being said, CBT Naruto over and out.